So I was in the kitchen. Peace, everyone. So I was in the kitchen cooking, and I'm thinking about the video I made earlier. And they said, well, finish the story. So this is part 5, I think. I have to look and see, but anyway, so I was telling y'all about my childhood, how I had a happy childhood, but it was just lacking love. And so, I grow up, go to high school, whatever, and then I get married. And I get married. I realized later why I got married, and I realized later why I stayed in that marriage so long. But I got married because I didn't want to be in my parents' house anymore. I wanted to be able to do what I wanted to do. I didn't want to be in their house anymore. And I didn't like the strictness of the Christian, not value, but morals. Their morals. So anyway, I get married. And when I sit back and think about it, I married a man that have qualities like my father and qualities like my mother. Isn't that ironic? He got qualities like my father, because they say you marry your father. Your first marriage is your father. He got qualities like my father, and he got qualities like my mother. The things that hurt me and bother me the most is what I decide to marry. So, got married. Just went through hell for no reason. And even though my hell might not be as bad as somebody else's hell, it's still my perspective. It's still my hell. And I went through all that stuff. I had an uncle that said, I bet you that marriage is not going to last. I bet you that marriage is not going to last. He was right. It didn't last. I was married for 20 years. And out of those 20 years, I felt loved 0 years. So the marriage didn't last. At that point, I was just existing. I can't speak for nobody else. But I tell you what, you cannot expect a man to be something that he's never had an example of. I can't expect him to be loving. Hey, he couldn't expect me to be loving. I didn't have no loving example around me. So I couldn't expect him to be loving. I shouldn't. These are things you don't think about when you're young and you're getting married. But when I sit back and think about it, he was a product of his environment. He was a product of his environment, and I was a product of mine. And when the two of us got together, it was nothing. You know what it was? I had a sperm donor, as I usually call him. I had a sperm donor that gave me kids. We worked to take care of our kids, to work, to take care of our kids, to see them out of the house. Me, I'm hoping that they're going to be successful. I don't know what he was hoping, because the way he treated them, that's another thing. His boys, not his daughter, his boys. The way he treated them. You know what? Hurt people hurt people. I just thought about it. Hurt people hurt people. So when he's hurting other people, he's been hurt. No, it's not an excuse, but it's a reason. There's a reason for everything. And that's the reason why he act like that, because hurt people get hurt. It doesn't excuse him. He's still held accountable for everything that he has done to me and them kids. Everything. But hurt people hurt people. So I have to forgive him in my heart, because hurt people hurt people. Don't always blame somebody. Just understand that they are a product of their environment, and they can only do to you what they know. They can only treat you the way they know. They can only do there are some that rise up out of the things and do the opposite of what was done to them. But then you have some that just lives right there and still living there in their miserable life. Don't have nobody. No one can trust you. You don't grow. Everything grows. Everything grows. The kitty cat grows. The plants grows. Everything grows. But when you don't want to grow, then you are what you are, a piece of cow manure. Y'all have a good day. Peace and love.